What if your dividends are a ticking time bomb? You might think you're investing wisely, but beneath the surface, danger lurks. Many investors overlook critical warning signs that could lead to devastating consequences. Companies that seem to consistently raise their dividends might be hiding serious financial issues. That comforting payout could be a fraud masking instability that could wipe out your passive income overnight. Consider a friend who invested heavily in a seemingly secure company, only to discover its earnings were plummeting, a glaring red flag they missed. How many of us are just one disappointing quarter away from a financial disaster? Chasing dividend growth can create a dangerous blind spot. You might be dazzled by attractive yields while ignoring the cracks in the foundation. This is just about missed opportunities, it's about the risk of losing everything you've worked for. Imagine checking your investments after a year only to find your reliable dividend stock has slashed its payout. Panic sets in as you realize your sense of security was an illusion. So why do so many fall into this trap? It's easy to be seduced by the promise of steady income, but conventional wisdom about dividends needs a critical eye. Companies can manipulate their dividend policies. What can you do? Shift your mindset. Look beyond just the dividends and assess the company's overall financial health. It's not merely about the payout, it's about sustainability. Reflect on what truly drives those dividends. By understanding the business model, market trends, and financial fundamentals, you can uncover a more secure investment strategy. Investing should be about building a balanced portfolio, not just chasing yields. Don't let the allure of dividends cloud your judgment. As you move forward, think critically about your investments. Are you chasing returns, or are you laying a solid foundation for your financial future? The next time you feel that rush of excitement over a dividend increase, pause and dig deeper. Your financial peace of mind may depend on it. If you found this insight helpful, consider subscribing for more essential perspectives on your investing journey. You won't want to miss what's coming next. What if I told you that the dividends you're counting on might be just an illusion? Surprising, right? But stick with me, because the uncomfortable truth about dividend growth and your financial mindset is more common than you might think. Picture this: you're scrolling through investment platforms, drawn in by enticing dividend yields. You start dreaming about the life you'll lead and the financial freedom you'll achieve. But many investors overlook the hidden risks behind those appealing numbers. You might feel secure thinking your dividends guarantee a steady cash flow. But what if those payments could vanish in an instant? The reality is that many companies employ clever tactics to mask their true financial health. A rising dividend doesn't always mean a thriving business, it can often signal trouble instead. Imagine yourself in a bustling cafe, sipping your coffee while checking your portfolio. You spot a company proudly announcing a 10 dividend increase. But what you might miss is their mounting debt piling up like dirty dishes in the sink. You're investing in a fraud while the reality of unsustainable practices lurks just beneath the surface. Now let's talk about your mindset. Are you investing based on emotions or facts? Many dive into dividend investing without assessing the risks, unknowingly chasing a fantasy, blinded by the lure of passive income. The real danger lies in relying on dividends without fully understanding the underlying business. Imagine a friend who brags about their stable dividend stock. You nod along, but they've unknowingly stepped into a trap. If that company suddenly cuts its dividend to manage debt, your friend will feel the sting, not just a loss of income, but a blow to their confidence. What if you shifted your focus? Instead of fixating solely on dividends, consider the bigger picture. Look at the company's fundamentals, evaluate their growth strategy, and assess their management's track record. Ask yourself, is this a company I can trust for the long haul? As we wrap up, think about how often you've let emotions steer your financial decisions. The uncomfortable truth is that many investors fall into the dividend growth trap. Now, take a moment to reflect on your investments. Are you chasing a dream or building a solid strategy? Remember, it's not just about the dividends, it's about the journey you are on. If you found this discussion helpful, share your thoughts below. Let's uncover these truths together. Imagine waking up to find your financial future isn't as secure as you thought. That's the unsettling truth behind dividend growth. You might be thinking dividends are safe, right? But what if I told you there's a hidden truth that could shake that belief? Many treat dividend stocks like golden tickets, overlooking a crucial detail that could derail their plans. Picture this: you invest your hard-earned money into a company known for impressive dividend growth. You feel confident, but have you considered what happens when those dividends dry up? It occurs more often than you think. Many assume that consistent dividend payouts equate to financial stability. But what if the company is concealing deeper financial issues? It's a risky game, and the stakes are higher than you realize. Think about a friend who proudly shares his dividend portfolio. As full of confidence, but what happens if the stock market takes a downturn? What if those reliable payouts suddenly vanish? He could be left scrambling, just like many who placed too much trust in what seemed safe. Companies often prioritize dividends to attract investors, but what happens when maintaining those dividends becomes too costly? Research and development might suffer, and employee salaries could be futile to keep up appearances. Then there's the emotional side. Have you ever felt that rush when dividends hit your account? It's exhilarating, but that high can be misleading. It masks the underlying stress and potential instability of your investments. Before you dismiss this as fearmongering, consider this: the market is unpredictable. A company can be thriving one day and struggling the next. The stock you thought was a steady ship might be sailing into turbulent waters without you even realizing it. So what can you do? Start questioning the narrative. Dig deeper and look beyond those attractive numbers. Ask yourself if that company is genuinely thriving or just playing the dividend game to attract investors. As you navigate this financial landscape, let the truth guide you. Instead of following the crowd blindly, empower yourself with knowledge. The path to financial freedom isn't just about passive income, it's about making informed decisions. Remember, financial security isn't solely about the dividends you receive, it's also about understanding